The funding for this video is provided by the amazing members of our Patreon. Also contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Yeah, I started from PBS Kids. What you gonna do? Fight me? Anyway, road video. So I just was like minding my own damn business, and then I see on Instagram that people were shipping like Princess Tiana with anime men, and I'm seated, my ass is on the floor. I don't know what this look is giving today. It's giving college student in 2002 that didn't get that great of a score on her test as she wanted when she studied her ass off for it. Two on the nose. But before we get started, I do have two cute little announcements. My book, me and my friend's book, specifically Amaya, we have a book called Do Not Call Me Sis. It is a collection of essays about fandom, misogynoir, ableism, entertainment, and white feminism. It is intended for ages 16 and up because the book covers mature themes and has very strong language because we cuss a lot in this fucking book, okay? It is about 160 pages long. You'll laugh, you may cry. There's a lot of valuable and educational information in here. If you guys really want to get more educated on the subjects of misogynoir and ableism for sure, definitely recommend checking this book out. It will be offered in paperback, digital copy, and then also an audiobook, so be on the lookout on my website September 26th. Okay, so that's that. And the second announcement would have to be about the Waifu House. As I mentioned before, the Waifu House is having a graduation ceremony, but they are in need of funding for the entire event. The link to that will be down below. Love the Waifu House. All right, now what the fuck are we here to talk about today? As I found out that people were shipping Princess Tiana with anime dudes, I asked y'all to send me your crack ships, and I also made some of my own crack ships. So today's video is going to be a bit of a fun one, but also we have to get into the little educational aspect of it, okay? So if you guys are familiar with this thing called Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons, a lot of people were talking about how there was one thing with the Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons that we all like knew of, but we didn't want to talk about. It was very white, like it was white as hell. And I remember they would like try to put like people of color from like other like fandoms and shit in there into like Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons, and they would like get kicked out or they would like not get that much attention or whatnot. So yeah, Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons was low-key racist, so that's why this is like such a big deal right now for a lot of people, because usually when it comes to Princess Tiana, she is the Disney princess that often gets left out of a lot of things. Like people leave Pocahontas out because honestly, her movie should not exist. It shouldn't exist like that. But when it comes to Princess Tiana, it be so much anti-blackness, and then you see that a lot of people be refusing to draw her. We talk a lot about that subject with the whitewashing of Princess Tiana's character within this book right here. But this is just something where I was just like, growth. We're seeing change, we're seeing evolving. Now, people have been shipping Princess Tiana with Nanami. Mind you, I don't watch or read Jujutsu Kaisen. As soon as I opened up the manga and I saw that it took place in high school, I didn't want to read it no more. I'm tired of stories that focus in high school. I'm ready to move on. Give me more books, mangas, comics about people in their 20s. That's the kind of content that I fucking want, please. And even in their 30s, I take that too just as well. But people have been shipping her with this man from Jujutsu Kaisen named Nanami. And mind you, I don't know shit about Jujutsu Kaisen, but I clicked on it and I saw Nanami. He's a very attractive man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He's a very attractive man. So I went and found like some clips of him on YouTube of him talking and seeing the way he is. And I was like, oh, he kind of suave. He kind of has like this sexiness to him. Okay, I can see it. And then what really got me was when I actually saw people were doing cosplays of Tiana x Nanami, and then also people were drawing fan art of Tiana x Nanami, and I was like, I see the vision this fucking eats. So I was like, you know what? Let's do something fun. For those of you guys who don't know, my mother died in October of 2021, and it has been getting close to that time of year again for me, and I've just been really really down lately. So it's been kind of hard for me to make like a lot more serious content because I'm already dealing with enough on my own, and then also, you know, dealing with my shop, promoting my book and all of that. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something that's fun, lighthearted, and whatever. So I asked y'all to send me your crack ships, but some of the shit that y'all put in there, I was just like, yeah, keep it legal. Legal. Somebody had put something with animals and a human. I was like, baby, no. No, no. Like, I thought I shouldn't have to tell y'all these things, but okay. So I ended up making my own list of like little crack ships that I would like, and then I also have y'all crack ships that y'all commented, and I want to talk about those and how I feel about it. Now, before I begin with my crack ships, somebody had mentioned this, and it's just so funny trying to like play it out in my head. But somebody was like, Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory and Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls. And I was like, y'all, she would hate that little niglet. She would hate that ass, okay? She would not want to deal with him whatsoever. Yeah, they're both super duper smart, but no, Blossom would not be able to like him. Dexter doesn't listen to nobody. He's so fucking hard-headed. I'm just like, that wouldn't work. That absolutely would not work. So I have the list right here. So one of y'all commented this one, but I was thinking it too. So it was Tiana x Twilight, and Twilight is basically Twilight or Lloyd from Spy X Family. And I was like, Tiana and a spy AU? Ooh. Like, main reason I said this shit is because I just find Lloyd to be very attractive. I think he's a very attractive man. And it's just something about him where I'm just like, yeah. But that's the main reason why I said that shit. I think I really like the way Lloyd is with Yor for the most part. It's just like their entire dynamic, their entire relationship is like the slowest slow burn whatsoever, but it's so fucking fun to watch, and you just literally sit here screaming like, oh my gosh, you're falling in love with each other, but it's taking forever and ever and ever to get the fuck on. But yeah, but I was like, if Tiana was with Twilight, would it be like a slow burn? But honestly, we don't even know Twilight's real name. Tiana ain't here with that secret shit. She like, no, no, bitch, you better tell me or I'm leaving. And I feel like he'll be like, listen, Tiana, you great, but I'm dipping. Okay, next. So I'm thinking more like crack, like thinking anime. I'd say Tiana and Alex from Gangsta. I don't know. Like, would they? Okay, so mind y'all, we're doing gay ships just as well, because somebody had asked that in the comment. I was like, yeah, go nuts. So Alex, like I said, she's a very like sweet woman for the most part, and I think Tiana is a very sweet woman too, just as well. But I'm like, I feel like, listen, I feel like Tiana would low-key get annoyed with Alex, like, not speaking up. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? You need to tell me these things in order for me to help you. But then also, Alex has dealt with a lot of trauma. Tiana has dealt with a lot of trauma too, just as well. So I get that. I feel like they would actually, like, be, like, helpful for one another when it comes to, like, you know, friendship, because honestly I think both of them need a good friend for the most part. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of ship Tiana and Alex more as friends than I say like lovers, because I can see them as lovers for the most part, but both of these women basically have their own struggles and things that they're dealing with, and I'm like, yeah, they're two people that have so much unresolved drama together. I don't know how I feel about that shit. But then also, I could say the same thing about Lloyd, because he's literally a whole fucking spy and whatever. But I'm like a sucker for like big, good female friendships. So yeah, Tiana and Alex, honestly, I think it would be cute. I think it would be cute. They would be cooking together and whatever. That's cute. But yeah, I should like it. Seeing them as lovers and as friends. Okay, next. Somebody said something about Marinette and Miles. Listen, I was here for that shit. I felt out about that over the summer, and I was like, wait, y'all are shipping Miles Morales and Marinette Dupain-Chang? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, that's adorable. That's so fucking adorable. Like, I see the similarities. Both are into fashion and style. At least I think Miles is into style. Listen, my friend, listen, he's so funny. My friend has said, at least Barrett ain't gonna be with a guy that know how to dress better. And I busted out laughing because Adrian's outfit is just not it. That shit is ugly as fuck. I hate Adrian's outfit. I hate most of the outfits of Miraculous Ladybug in general. But I was like, Miles and Barrett, that would be super duper cute. They both are like superheroes that are like very interested in their craft and the things they enjoy, but they're also dedicated to like, you know, saving the city and whatever. I was like, that's adorable. That's just adorable. Okay, next. Listen, okay. So I got it crack right here. We have a real life and then like a fictional. I said Natalie. I said Natalie from Miraculous Ladybug and like Greg from Abbott Elementary. They both have like that dryness to them that I feel like would make them get along with each other very well. It's cute. Like, it's cute. But the thing about it is like you had that fictional and then you had that live action. So that's why I'm just like, because I tried to keep this shit with cartoons or characters that were like in a comic book or whatever. But I was like, no, I think Natalie and Greg would be cute. But then also at the same time, I feel like Natalie may be a little bit too much serious for him. Like, I feel like Greg, because y'all notice, like, when you watch Abbott Elementary, part of the reason why Greg likes Janine so much is because she's, like, so sweet and carefree and wholesome and all that. And mind y'all, I love Natalie. I think Natalie's a sweetheart, okay? I am Natalie's St. Kurt apologist for a reason. I am her #1 defender, okay? Even though I'm gonna drag her when needed, I feel like she's just, like, not silly enough for Greg. I don't know. I feel like Greg really is interested in women that can make him laugh and whatnot. And Natalie, listen, she has moments where she's funny in my opinion, but that's because Miraculous Ladybug is just ass at writing. She's like a little too super serious, I'd say, to be with like Greg, but I can see that a little bit. Next, listen, okay. I remember Eric Killmonger from like Black Panther. I was like, what about Killmonger and Natalie now? No. Like, they would be cute together. But I was like, she would get too annoyed with his bitch ass. And then I was like, okay, what if we take Natalie instead? Like, take Natalie out of the equation, but we still have Killmonger. Why don't I put Killmonger with Penny? But then again, I don't think I want to put any woman, period, with Eric. Let's just be fucking for real, okay? Because the way y'all saw the way he took out that girl. Y'all saw the way he took her out in like the first Black Panther. This shit was unacceptable. And honestly, I feel like Penny was, no, because Penny be doing some stupid pick-me shit. And mind you, Natalie be doing pick-me shit too. both of my homegirls from Miraculous Ladybug, they be doing pick-me shit. Okay, both of them do pick-me shit. But I feel like Penny would more likely stay because Natalie and Loki kind of got out of her pickiness, but Penny didn't. Penny did not. I feel like Penny would stay with Eric, but I no. I feel like honestly, Killmonger he doesn't deserve any of them. Let's just go ahead and say that. But I feel like Penny is like more likely to stick with him and like stay around him. I don't know. I hate that shit. I hate that shit for her. Because we see the way that Penny interacts with like Jagged and Miraculous. And mind you, if you've never seen Miraculous, you're probably confused about what the fuck I'm talking about. There are grown relationships in this show and they're all so poorly written. But I don't know. Oh, Penny gotta get up. I hate the fact. So I said this. Listen. Let's walk with me. Walk with me. Natalie St. Kurt and Bruce Wayne. She can be Celine Kyle. She could be a Catwoman. I see it. I can see Natalie being a Catwoman type. Y'all, please comment down below if you can see her being like a fucking Catwoman type. Because if that kind of character that she is, that's literally like the perfect Catwoman type character. She's just a woman who is cute. She's just kind of over everything. She can whoop your ass. Like, that's Catwoman. Natalie, I can see her being like a Catwoman type. But like Bruce, listen, I feel like her and Bruce would like not be able to communicate well with each other low key. I feel like they would, but then they wouldn't. But then also, y'all wanna know something funny? I feel like Bruce would be like, she the one that got away. I'm like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Because he's just not gonna appreciate her enough. And she's gonna leave. She's gonna leave. No, I was talking to my friend Kay, and I was just like, why? I see the vision. I was like, why did I say this? Because I most definitely see the vision between Natalie and Batman. Like, why am I this close to writing fucking Natalie as Catwoman AU? Listen, I need to laugh. Natalie as Catwoman AU. Okay, whatever. So next, I will have another Natalie because why not? Listen, I love Natalie. I'm gonna throw her through the ringer. Natalie and Warwick from Gangsta. That's cute. I'm sorry. That's hot. I mean, I say that. Listen, I'm over here taking two very hot people in my opinion, and I'm like, that's hot. And I'm like, yeah. Honestly, I don't think Bruce Wayne is hot though. Like, I don't. I think Natalie. Of course, I think Natalie bad as hell. But Warwick, I find Warwick to be very attractive. And mind you, like as I was reading Gangsta, it took me a minute to like really like start to feel him. I didn't really start to like Warwick all that much until like the third like book. But he's like very like flirtatious and whatnot. And I feel like Natalie low-key hates flirtatious men. But I feel like Warwick would like kind of get her to wrap around his finger. Like I feel like it's cute. Why do I say that? I feel like Warwick would be very attracted to her because she knows how to whoop ass. Like, huh? But I see that. Y'all, let me. I'm gonna draw this shit. No, because in my like AU for like Natalie, she's like a Blasian woman. She's like half black, half Chinese, and she's like I made her like my skin color because why not? And Warwick is often shipped with Alex in Gangsta, and I'd say Alex is like the same skin color that I draw JF and Natalie in, and I was like, people are gonna think that that's just Alex if I draw that, and I was just like, crack ship art. No, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. Crack ship for the win. Listen, have fun, y'all. As long as it's not hurting anybody, have fun. That's why I was just literally laughing and giggling when I was looking at all of this Tiana Exonomy stuff because I'm like, this is just so silly and carefree, and I'm here for it. So next, I'd say I was thinking Kim from Scott Pilgrim and Penny from like Miraculous. I feel like that would be super cute, but Kim is somebody I say that has like a very like dry ass sense of humor, and Penny is a character that we don't really get to see be funny or like that. Listen, oh Jesus, Miraculous is bad at writing her character in general, but honestly, I feel like Kim needs like better like women in her life. I most definitely think she does because Ramona ain't shit. Honestly, most of the people in the Scott Pilgrim universe are like bad people. Most of them are like not good people, but that's like the appeal of the story. It's a story about very fucked up adults. And then Knives, oh god. I have so many critiques about the entire shit with Knives. Oh god. But I feel like Kim really does need to have like a woman in her life that is, you know, treats her better, because when I found out her friend had like fucked her boyfriend, I was like, that is so fucking disrespectful. And what happened with Kim in the end, I was just really frustrated with where the story went with her, and I was like, you know what, I think if Kim were with somebody like Penny, who was like super duper caring and sweet and all that, she may have been a little bit like kinder, I'd say. But I don't want to sit here and say that like one person is responsible for another person's happiness and well-being, because no, you should not have a partner that's like what you're like. I can't stand those girls that be like, I'm not gonna be happy until I have a boyfriend, and I was like, but you're not gonna be happy period because you don't like yourself. But like, not trying to do it like that, but I was like, no, I feel like Kim really needs like someone in her life that would most definitely be there for her. I hate the fact that every time I kind of do like the LWL ships, I'm like, they would be really cute friends, and I'm like, honestly, no, I feel like you should be friends with your partner. But I can see like Kim and Penny being like partner for sure. That's cute, not gonna lie. Now let's move on to y'all cracked ass ships, okay? Nah, y'all killed me with that Dexter and Blossom one. I was like, what the fuck is this? Y'all are so funny, okay? Y'all had me dying. Thank you guys for like bringing like a smile to my face during this time, because it's been rough. Okay, so I have your list right here already. Somebody said not like as a friendship relationship, Tiana and Nani. Yeah, I think they both can like relate to each other over having like dead parents. I can see that. Tiana and Cinderella would make good friends. Like I said with Nani, they be bonded over trauma. Trauma bonding. No, somebody has said something about like hey, that Wreck It Ralph Disney Princess Slumber Party. Somebody was like, does anybody else feel like they will all be bonding over their trauma? And I was like, oh no, that's most definitely what they would be bonding over. Um, okay, this person said I love that. Tiana's honestly too good for all of them, but honestly, I bet her and Lloyd Forger would have a power dynamic. Romantic or not, it's a fun dynamic. Tiana would make a killer spy. She's resourceful as hell. Yeah, that was the one I was referring to when I was talking about Tiana and Lloyd. I was like, I think that would be super cute. Super cute. Y'all keep saying Tiana and Nanami. All y'all Tiana and Nanami. Okay, so mind you, I don't know shit about Nanami. I just looked at some video clips of him. I seen some pictures of him and whatnot, and I was like, he's a very attractive man. So I get in here, Tiana and Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know the fandom going through a tough time. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. They are both hardworking people, and they're really interested in food and cooking. Oh, okay, okay, y'all. I'm starting to see the appeal more. Like, mind you, I just saw two hot people, and I was like, okay. But I'm okay. I'm starting to see the appeal more. I also like how their outlooks on life are different, with Tiana being arguably the more optimistic one, dreaming of a bright future and doing everything in her power to attain it. Nanami is quite pessimistic, and he just kind of gives a quiet life and is caught up in the deadly world of sorcery and the crushing life of a salaryman. He just wants to work so he can just retire early. The more I think about this ship, the more reasons I have to ship, and I think it's quite frantically consider the amount of crack it contains. I'm like, this is crackety crack. This whole entire video is crack, okay? Crack ships, like I said, crack ships are funny. It's supposed to make your ass think. No, because why am I thinking of writing the Natalie? No, because I'm like, it's either Natalie and Warwick or Natalie and Bruce Wayne. Okay, anyway, okay, y'all are funny. This one's not shit. It says, I've been seeing so many character shit with anime men, but how could I miss Tiana? No, that was the first one I saw. I didn't even know y'all were shipping other characters, Disney princesses specifically, with anime dudes. Like, huh? Okay. I like the concept of Tiana and Elsa from Frozen in a modern world. I see the vision. I most definitely see the vision. Y'all, can we ship Tiana with some black people? No, I just realized I was not. No, there was only like one black ship I think out of here, and it was Penny and Killmonger. There was no black ships. Okay, but okay, yeah, Tiana and Elsa would be cute. I see the vision. Somebody said, "Isn't Tiana Barry? Let us have fun. Let us have fun." She is Barry, but this is funny, okay? Okay, Lottie, let me tell you, crack ship is when it's like two people that like are extremely far apart from each other in canon, like barely talk to each other, shit like that, or they're like characters from like another fandom or show or movie or whatnot. So shipping Tiana with Lottie is not a crack ship. That's just a ship. Like, that's just a ship. Nah, somebody had mentioned this to me, talking about like the comparisons between Gabriel and Natalie and Chairman Rose and Oleana from Pokemon. And I was like, Gabriel and Chairman Rose. Honestly, they deserve each other. They both ain't shit. Gabriel and Chairman Rose. Yeah, let's do that. All of y'all are just saying no, let's just keep it with Tiana and Nanami. And I'm like, okay. Okay, so Brad and Jake from American Dragon Jake Long, didn't they hate each other? Like, didn't they hate each other? Are you trying to do a little enemies to lovers thing? Okay. Nah, enemies to lovers is like something that is so funny to me, because it's like y'all go from like hating each other and then there's something about each other that y'all like enjoy, and the next thing you know, y'all just like fall in love and boom. Love enemies to lovers is something that's just like funny to me. I just find it comical because I'm like, in real life, I legit can't be with anybody. Mind you, I don't want to be with anybody, period. So let's just go ahead and get that out the way. But I was like, I don't think I can be with anybody that I have hated at a period of my life. Like, huh? Somebody said that's it. Tiana needs to have her own anime so she can have an anime boyfriend. Yes, for sure. Get Tiana an anime. That would eat. Like, I know Disney has done like numerous things before, like in Japan, where they make like stuff. Like, cause I know there's like a Japanese Lilo and Stitch show, and I don't even think it's Lilo and Stitch. I think it's just Stitch. Like, listen, Japan. Listen, no, because they might do some anti-black shit with Tiana. I low-key don't trust them with that. we'll just put it out there. Or we can do this independently. Anybody want to make a Tiana anime with me? Listen, I love Tiana. I go hard for her, okay? Somebody can say Tiana in Food Wars. Oh no, she will most definitely win Food Wars, okay? I have not watched Food Wars in full because it gets on my damn nerves sometimes with all that in it. But like, okay, I can actually see Tiana being in Food Wars. Like, just like the show in general. Like, that's what the person said. They just can see her in the series. Like, so much of Tiana's character is that she loves to cook. She loves food. And mind you, like, we have characters that just like to eat, but Tiana is a character that likes to cook. She likes to throw it out in the kitchen, okay? So I can really just see her on a lot of these series that just focus on like the subject of cooking. So that's why I was like, yeah, I can most definitely see her in Food Wars. But I can see her on The Bear. I can see her on The Bear. Okay, I can most definitely see Tiana on The Bear. Honestly, would she just be Sydney's character then? Okay, some of y'all are just like, wait, Ariel and Moana, that's adorable. Marinette, okay, I found out that a lot of people was over here shipping Marinette with Damian Wayne, like Bruce's son. And I found out there's like a whole entire community dedicated to that. And I was like, I think, damn, I'm telling y'all, Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons. I low-key feel like that is not the first time that we ever seen that big of a crack ship get that popular and that big. Cause I remember like the Marinette and Damien shippers, they've been around for like a while, like years I'd say. And people were like talking about they read some really, really good stories like written about those two. I'm like, that's interesting. No, let me tell y'all, I saw something. Somebody was over here shipping Pennywise with Megamind. And I was like, that's crack right there. Yeah, y'all said crack and y'all said crack. More to twice. Yes, that's the ultimate crack ship. Okay, somebody shipped her with one of the Naruto men. Okay, someone said Tiana and Aizawa from My Hero Academia. I don't actually ship this. I think it would be funny to see. No, it would actually be funny. It's funny because I have a whole picture of him over there right now on my wall. That would be fucking hilarious. Sorry, the camera cut off. Now let's go ahead and continue. I think we're gonna be done soon. Okay. DJ from Total Drama and Wyatt from 16. I see it. And then someone said Nikki and Gwen. Yo, people been shipping Nikki and Gwen since the 2000s. That ain't new. That's something that's actually been a thing. People have always been shipping those two characters together. And it makes sense. Okay, y'all talk about Forward. And then Forward. Stan. No, y'all, let me tell y'all something. One day, I was watching Gravity Falls, and listen, let me tell y'all, because I first watched Gravity Falls when it was like airing, and then I rewatched it, like I rewatched Gravity Falls probably like every year, and I was watching it, and I was like, why is Ford like kind of attractive to me now? That's how I know. I was like, why is that man kind of hot? Like, what? No, what? But that is that. And yeah, Tiana and Lloyd, yes, that one takes the cake. That one most definitely takes the cake. Y'all, I'm sorry, this Blossom and Dexter one had me fucking dying. That is funny. No, I am so surprised because I know like there was like a thing in the Pop-Up Girls where like Dexter was like in like the class with them, but Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Laboratory crossover episode, that shit would have been chaotic as hell. And like, I feel like most of it would be Dexter and the girls arguing, but it will mostly be like him and Blossom just arguing. But then again, we're gonna have to figure out how to put Dee Dee into the mix. But yeah, that's just wild ass crossovers. This video was basically just making up wild ass crossovers because why not? Yeah, this was actually really, really funny. It lifted my spirits. I got like a good laugh and a good chuckle out of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. It is like almost 1 o'clock in the morning as I'm recording this. Like I said, do not call me sis, the collection of essays. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was a struggle to get this fucking book done. It was a fucking struggle to get this book done. We was going through it. I was like in bed most of the summer with a really bad toothache. That's part of the reason why YouTube really was not making that many videos as I usually do and all that shit. And I'm still like having like teeth problems too. But it's been a lot. So this book, it took a while to get done. It is like my biggest one to date so far. It's still technically like a novella because of like the word count and the page length. And a lot of you guys say you guys really appreciate how the text is bigger in the book, because I understand. Listen, I'm somebody with bad eyes. I don't have my glasses on right now, by the way, but yeah, I wear glasses. So I really like, I'm really big on like trying to do like accessibility when I can. That's why I was like, if I do a physical copy, the print's gonna be bigger, because I low-key hate when I have to strain my eyes when I'm reading. That's why I'm doing like an audio book to go along with it just as well. But yeah, that's what I said. Y'all, the names of the chapters in this book, the essays are funny. You're gonna laugh when you see this one. Are you, hold on, it's not focusing. Are you afraid to draw black people? Are you scared to draw black people? Like, a lot of like, it's just like I said, a lot of it is comedic, but also just like very serious at moments and whatnot. But yeah, I'm super duper proud of this thing. Most definitely. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, please donate to the Waifu House down below if you can. They would very much appreciate it. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day, night, whatever time of the day you're watching. I'm just glad you watched it with the ads on. Alright, goodbye.